Walk around compound. We'll see some tigers and maybe hear some squeaks. Ah, there we go. You can see it if I tap the sky. Oh boy. Wally, sky. Wally, sky. Wally, sky. Let's get into it. Hello, all you big cat lovers out there. It's me, Derek, again. Welcome to another super duper fantastic Walk Around the Compound webcast. That's how I walk. Do that all the time. Wooly. Wooly. Oh my goodness. That's too much, Wally. Need you to pump the brakes on that cuteness. Need you to pump the brakes on that cuteness over there. Look how handsome you are. And the wind in your mane, it's just perfect. I mean, you have to have a mane, you have to have like long flowing hair for like wind to have any effect. You know, I mean, like, I don't know if you can notice, it's a little bit breezy out. Not the same effect. maybe my luscious eyebrows. Oh, goodness gracious. When the wind caught his eyebrows, he just looked like just a wild specimen. I knew then and there how much in love I was with his eyebrows. See, I'm writing my... Oh, seriously, Noe. Seriously. I was right there. I was pointing right at Wally. And you come up and you start doing that cute smoochy stuff right when I was close by with the wind. Oh, and the pixels. Gee. Yeah. Ugh. It's like in the mid-70s right now. It's in the mid-70s. It's February. I don't know if you know that. There's folks up on the Northeast. I was asking Rachel, like, so, like, what's it like back at your folks' place? And she's like, oh, it's like 11. It's like 11 in the morning, like degrees Fahrenheit. And they're probably going to get about 2 feet of snow the next couple of days. And it's 70 here. I'm wearing shorts. It's beautiful. It's so nice. It's so nice. Oh, and I'm so sorry to those individuals who just chose just poor places to live. I'm kidding. No, it just sucks. There's a lot of people in a lot of places that are just in this, oh boy, just hating life. Hi, you! You're orange! You're not a big old man white tiger. You're a young little girl tiger who is also orange. I think you're a little Miss... I think that you're an actual little Miss Shanti. I don't think that you're a big Mr. Powie. It's because it is Shanti. Moved Powie back to his old enclosure. Just before, and then when I saw Shanti in the new enclosure, I started tearing up right away because I knew that Powie's head exploded. It's like so many people always just like assume the worst. Then again, I know that I've pulled pranks on that stuff, so maybe, you know, like, you've done this before, Derek. You created a culture. Yeah, and that's also, yeah, you know, it's also the whole, yeah, you've known these animals for years. You've known these animals for years. Hi, nice, sweetie. But, yeah, we wanted to be able to give this larger space to the girls they're young and they're vibrant and there's big spaces for them to run around and explore. And Papa, don't get me wrong, Papa, he liked it. But he likes his old enclosure too. And he's just like, I'm okay wherever I go. I'm good. I literally saw him coming in just a little bit ago. I saw his butt going in here. There he is. Papa! Papa! Papa, papa, papa! Papa, 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 papa. Someone get him a Phoenix down so he can get back into the match. Oh, yeah, I know, Final Fantasy jokes. Bobby! Bobby! Hi. How are you doing, pretty girl? Yeah, it's interesting. Even though, you know, for a lot of folks, and for most folks, I would venture to say, yeah, most folks who watch this content have never been here. So for most folks, this place just exists, like in your screen. That's where this place exists. It exists in your screen. And I got hold actually, because I was going to segue to something. I got to check something really quick. Hold on. Okay, and I'm back. I had to check the name of, because I didn't want to say hi to a particular person, and then mess up their name. I'm really bad with names. I'm terrible, and I feel like such a jerk because I'll forget names like it's no one's business. And I'm not trying to be dismissive. I'm not trying to be, you know, it's, I meet a lot of people. No, it goes beyond that. It's a problem, almost like it's a pathologic thing. You got some sort of like brain chemistry. Look at that. Look at these perfect kitties sitting up there. Light is good. The light is good. Oh, hold on. One of our culprits, one of our suspects in this rash of pinches.
Paparazzi, God.
the rash of cat pinchings that have been plaguing this facility. But there was a nice young lady. Her name was Jennifer from Ohio, and it was her, and I believe it was either her boyfriend or her husband. Were here, and they were seeing the cats, and they had to come down. They had to go down to Houston, and I'm trying not to give. They had to go down to Houston for work, and then they're like, let's go. I don't know when we're going to be in Texas again, so let's get a car and let's drive about 6 hours north, to Bridgeport to go see the cats, because we're big, we're fans, or at least Jennifer, she's fan of the content, fan of the cats. And she was very sweet. And I was walking around, and so there's times where it's like I'll be just kind of walking around and just doing, oh, got some schmutz on the screen. Some schmutz. There we go. I'll be walking around just doing stuff around the facility, and people will be on tours, and I don't know, because it's, I never know, like, who actually is or who isn't, like, familiar with the content or familiar, so I don't, I try not to come like, hi, hello, I'm BigCatDerek, how are you? I don't do that. I just kind of wave like, hi, like, hello. There was this one tour guide, oh gosh, I think it was Stephanie, one of our tour guides, or she's one of our volunteers. She would introduce me to, like, just to people, just random tourists like would be in the facility, and she's like, "Oh, and this is Derek from the Vine." like Stephanie, she's like a high school English teacher, so she's, you know, definitely lost a lot of her cool credibility quite a long time ago. Don't get me wrong, I have too. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying, you know, like, you don't have to do, Stephanie. You don't have to do that. You don't have to introduce me as Derek from the Vine. And there's most of the time she would do that. People would have no idea. They wouldn't even know. And it's just, and they don't care. I'm like, I'm embarrassed now. It's like, now it's like, what is that? I don't even know what that is. And it's like, it's things, platform, the videos of 6 seconds. I gotta go. Oh, okay. See, we got Flashy's eating over there. And I don't want to get too close to him. Fed some kitty cats yesterday. Fed some kitty cats last night. Sleepy Miss Savannah. Oh, and the Volley and Nadal have both of these enclosures right now. Ah! Hello. But, no, this, they drove all the way. They drove all the way from Houston, that Jennifer and her beau. And when I was walking around at first, and I saw them, and they were on a tour, and I was doing something, and I was walking from one place, and I was just like, hi. And then, you know, they were just like, hello. And they made no inclination. And then after the tour was done, because, like, there's different times. If tours are done, I'll walk up, and I'll be like, hey, folks, how you doing? Thanks for coming along. Even, like, regardless of whether or not they know, I just like to say, hey, thank you so much for coming and supporting the facility. And, like, I walked up, and she's like, ah! And she, like, because they were in the welcome center, they were in the gift shop, and she hid behind the sweater rack. And her boyfriend's like, come on, and she's like, ah, no. He's there. And it was like, I'm like, oh my gosh, hello, how are you? And very sweet, went and got a selfie with Solano. She's like, I don't want to take your time, hello, I'm just, we're here. And it was one of those kind of things. And she sent me this really nice email, and she said, sorry for being so awkward. I'm sorry for being so awkward, but you're only supposed to exist on the internet. And I read that, and it's like, it was a very, like, the way that she wrote that specifically, I thought that was a very interesting kind of thing. Because I've met people that I've, like, followed, or I've seen different people that I've seen either on TV or internet or something like that, and then and regardless, it's not even so much like fanboy, fangirling, whatever kind of thing. That's not even about it. But it's just like, it is a surreal kind of thing, because like usually you're only like this big, and now you're a person. Like, that's, my brain doesn't know how to handle this. And she just had a little moment that it was okay. It was all right. It was adorable. It was great. She hid behind the sweater rack. Oh no. He's real. He's a person. Oh. These handsome boys. Fed yesterday, so the kitties are relatively sleepy. Look at that. Look at that. So just wanted to say hi, Jennifer. Thank you so much for watching the content and following, and thank you for making the trip. It was very nice meeting you. Got to take a selfie with Solano, so that's awesome. It was fun. It was an interesting meet and greet. Oh yeah, hashtag Team BBs and Team Teegies. But you can get your Team Teegies or Team BBs t-shirts, districtlines.com, /big-cat-derek. Yeah. Made some, yeah. Goes along with some of the other, you know, like the kill play designs, the BigCatDerek specific kind of things. So yeah. Neat. Look at these guys. Boomer's over there with his adopted dad. Actually, wait, no. Dad Boomer right there. That's Slade down there. I'm gonna leave him alone. Another time, Slade. These weird little raccoon monkey things. Ah! That one's got an ear of corn. That's cute. That's cute. Gosh, look at that. Oh, a lot of people have been expressing positive feedback. Expressing positive feedback for some of the compilation. Oh, fuck, gosh! So it was cuter. That's cute right there. It was even cuter because Zoob's had his head like tucked, and oh my gosh, it's so adorable, so adorable. But a lot of people have been expressing happiness, satisfaction with some of the compilation videos that have happened, that have been getting posted. And that's all Micah. That's all Micah. Hi, Micah. She's my content manager over in Los Angeles. Yeah. And she helps to... like all that, like as far as like the title cards and end cards, and whenever you see one of those like white bars that comes across the top, you like this video, why don't you go check out something else like it? Like that's not me. I don't do all that, like the tags and just like the different things and a lot of like the nuts and bolts kind of elements towards a lot of the platform stuff. That's not me. That's not it's not to say that I can't do stuff like that, but it is definitely not within my wheelhouse because that requires a certain degree of organizational togetherness that I don't particularly. It's not my forte, so to speak. I wouldn't say that it's my forte. Look at you, cutie patootie. But she's great. She's really great. Like, hey, she reminds me about stuff. And I talk to her on the phone, and we'll talk about different things, stuff on the platform, on the channel, ways that we can grow stuff, make content, make it better. And she's a very organized person, and I've talked to her about this, and I've asked her. And I can sniff out an organized. I can tell when a person's organized just by. Oh, because she's very professional and the correspondence that she has and the different things and just how she talks. I can spot an organizer from a mile away. I remember I asked her. I'm just like, do you have like individually marked Tupperwares like in your home for like thumbtacks, paper clips? And they have like color-coded labels. Do you have a label maker? Bet you do. And she's like, yes. Yeah, I have those things. I'm like, I knew it. I'm like, I have a junk drawer. That's where all my junk goes. Is it junk? Is it just miscellaneous stuff? Yeah, all in the junk drawer. Shuka, shuka, shuka. And then when the junk drawer gets filled, sometimes you gotta upgrade. You gotta get yourself a junk Tupperware. Just toss it all in there. Shuka, shuka, shuka. I'm sure that there's some people who have like organizational skills where it's just like I'm starting to get dizzy. I'm getting dizzy just even thinking about this. I want to go into your junk drawer. I want to organize it, Derek. Please, can I just go and organize your junk drawer? And I'm like, no, you can't. I'm not completely I'm not 100% complete. I'm not a complete mess. I do like to kind of pump up that. I'm able to have some semblance of organization, but that's why like people who are organized, like they kind of, they look at me and then they're just like, oh my gosh, that guy's kind of a mess. I think I can organize him because it will satiate that part of my brain. Hi, sugar pie. Woo! Goodness gracious. Hi, baby. Sorry, baby. Sorry, baby. You okay? You okay? Okay. I'll leave you alone. But, I'm good at, destruction. Very good at that. And I know that's, and what I'm saying is I'm just clumsy. I break everything. I mean, don't get me wrong, I break a lot of things. Actually, like, one of the main reasons why I've become, like, semi, like, decent, okay-ish with, like, tools and, like, machines is because I have broken a lot of things. And it's like, all right, well, here's an opportunity to learn how to fix it. So, yeah, there is that. Oh my gosh, you shorted that out. Let's gotta rewire it. I don't know how to. Looks like we're gonna be looking at some some YouTube videos. Hi, Layla. Lalas and blossom. Ellie! Ellie! Come here. Hi, baby. Ooh. Hi. Ooh. But yeah, destruction. And when I mean that, when I say that, it's like things like demolishing. Like when you're actually having to do it, when you actually have to go into some place and like craftfully take something apart and destroy it. Looking at the different angles, the best types of things. Oh yeah, love it. Oh, you give me a sledgehammer and tell me to go knock down some walls and I am in heaven. And I know a lot of people are. I really, and I'm because it's not only do I like it, I'm good at it. I'm good at it. I don't like to toot my horn on certain things, but when it comes to like smashing things, breaking stuff, yeah, I'm good at that. And not everyone is. Just because you like to do it doesn't mean you're good at it. Don't just because, and don't get me like, I'm not saying don't do it. You know, there's cafes where you can go in and they've just got like ceramic like dishes, and they've got like picture frames, and you can go in and you wear goggles and stuff like that, and you're just like throwing baseballs, and you can like hit them with like pipes, and it's like a kind of a cathartic, expression of like rageful energy. You can take, and it'll be like you can rent out these rooms. They're like these rage rooms where you're smashing glass objects and different things that they place strategically in there. It's actually kind of neat. It's a neat concept. Like they'll have picture frames. And then you can I could put a picture of my boss in one of them. You can do that, and then be like, I'm gonna smash the crap out of that one. It's like stuff like that. So, and, not all bosses. I've had, you know, like, it's one of those things, like, I've worked with good bosses and I've worked with not so good. Jake, really? Jake, I walked all the way over to see you. Oh my gosh. You jerk. You're a jerk. I've had both good bosses, like, just over the course of, you know, professional career. I've had good bosses and bad bosses. And it definitely has painted and shaped how I like to approach different leadership things. I mean, you know, of course, even being out here and talking to different people and talking to interns and stuff like that. Yeah. Ah, beautiful. Now it's like if you're a crummy supervisor, you're a crummy boss, you're a crummy leader, and you bring so much of like your personal just blech into the situation. And look, I'm not perfect. I've had to learn a lot of lessons as far as like communicating with people and like controlling emotions and stuff like that. I am far from perfect. But yeah, having those bad bosses, it shows you like, oh my gosh, this is how impactful like you can be as a leader. And I mean, just how much you affect, how much your demeanor affects performance, and how much you affect like the efficiency of an operation, whether or not people are actually going to want to capture. Hi, bud. But there's so many different things, and yeah, the power of good versus bad leadership. Oh yeah, how it trickles down into an organization. It's such an important thing. And sometimes you have to. So, and like, here's the thing, like, you're gonna make mistakes. You're always gonna make mistakes. You're gonna maybe apply too much pressure when the situation didn't call for that much pressure, or maybe you're not going to apply enough, or maybe you're not gonna, you know, hold certain people accountable, or certain standards, you know, stuff like that, when you should. Or maybe it's like there's always like, there's a lot of times there's a give and take, and there's a lot of art and science that goes into effective organizational leadership. A lot of it has to do with the types of people that you have underneath you, what they can bring to the table, their inherent strengths and weaknesses. And a lot of it is just like knowing and communicating with folks, understanding who they are, what drives them, what motivates them, all sorts of different stuff like that. Look, I could have, you know, you could have like 50 different webcasts about different like leadership topics. I wasn't even expecting to try to really talk about this, but you could. I mean, they write books about that stuff, and they're still trying to figure out different ways to motivate, you know, people. So, yeah, I don't even know. I can't even remember how I got started on that topic just now. I was over there. I was doing something. Nope. Lost it. Just like names. My memory. I forget stuff. Sass! 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 I hear you. Sass, come here. I heard you squeak. I just heard you squeak. Come over here, baby. Sass, sass, sass. Sass! She's in there. She's in there chirping. All right. I think she's going to want me to go in there. Oh, there she is. Hey. Hey, baby. Hi. You see her whiskers? Like when she purrs like really deep, like her whispers actually vibrate. Yeah, they do. They do. Okay. Alright. Let's just go ahead and just lay down right here. Let's just hang out. Let's just hang out for a little bit. What a good girl. What a good girl you are. I'm happy to know you. I'm happy to know all you guys. Hi. She's like, you make me get up, make me get out of my bed, and then you leave. It really, I understand now. Yeah, you know, I can understand why that would be not so desirable of an option, of a thing. There he is! There hims is! Hi, Whispers! Hi! You got your pee-pee rock. You got your pee-pee rock back. What an adventure, huh? What an adventure! What an adventure! I think I left off some topics. I think I left off some topics of discussion. I kind of went around and talked about a lot of different things. I was a little bit aimless, kind of jumping from spot to spot, place to place. Oh gosh, there was something way back there. I was talking about the compilation videos. Micah, you can thank her for that. You can thank Micah. She went and that's... Yeah, I knew that I was like forgetting to like finish a thought. There's probably a couple other ones, but I'll at least finish this one. I'll start a thought, I'll start a tangent or something like that. I'll talk about it, and then I'll like butterflies, and then I just go in a different direction, and then I don't finish like the first. And I think that there's like 2 or 3 different topics that I started and I just didn't finish. But no, the compilation videos, like Best Moos and Best Squeaks of January 2017. Mike did that, and she worked with folks over at Collab, some of the different editors over there. And it's really great because she's able to take a lot of the long-form video clips, like the Walk Around the Compound webcast, and some of the longer YouTube videos, and or some of the live streams and whatnot, and then pull different clips from those. So there's a ton of content. Because sometimes it's like you want to make sure, because not everyone wants to watch like half-hour, 40-minute webcasts. That's when you come to a new YouTube channel. I mean, that takes a significant amount of investment, and most of the time people aren't going to want to just jump right in because they're just like, who is this guy? What's this all about? Like, sometimes it's like, I'm an acquired, look, I'll admit, I'm an acquired taste, you know, as far as the long-form stuff is concerned. But then people are just like, I like it. You know, you guys are great. Like, core audience, I love you guys so much. Did you just assume my gender? I love you people. Did you just assume my species? Sorry. No, but she's been going through and like finding like some of the best like clips of like the long form stuff, and then turning it into like best moos, best snuffles, best squeaks, you know, best rambles, just all sorts of different little things. A lot of people have been watching them. They've been getting some really good view counts. And people have been saying, this is great. And then they've been going to me and saying, Derek, it's such a great idea. And like, I had nothing to do with it. I didn't even like, she just like went on, like, she's got a good sense about it, and she just did it. And like, I've given her a lot of like, you know, keys to, you know, promoting and doing different content elements. So she took that ball and ran with it. And I was so happy that she did, because it's something I wasn't even like really kind of, it's a simple concept, whatnot. But yeah, no, thank her. Thank Micah. Anyway, oh my gosh, I'm talking and rambling. I'm about to sneeze. Ah, look at the sun. Where's the sun? Ah, the sneeze died. It died in my nose. Don't you hate that? Ah. Anyway, this one was all over the place. It was crazy. It was crazy. I will talk at you folks later. Thank you so much for watching yet another episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Oh my gosh, we got cats. We got cats doing like cute stuff over here. Like a lucha. Oh my gosh. And the sky and the things and the clouds. Ah, just when like the cats. Look at this. Look at this. God. Alright, we're gonna end it on Raven. Because that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Hi. Alright. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. I'll talk to you folks later, okay? Alright, bye-bye.